Hello guys and welcome back into part 8 of building the best city on the worst map. I'm Lewis, the Trail W, and in this episode what we are going to be doing is continuing where we left off. Now, Industrial 4.0 has been going on a little bit of policy there as well, and a lot of our industries have started to allow more workers in, providing more jobs, and our unemployment, which was at an all-time high of about 18%, was it? Now down to 11, so we're doing okay, and you can see the symbols as a whole have kind of gone away a little bit. What we've also done is we've just kind of sharpened up our train line a little bit, connected up here, which is very ugly, but have it now go underground there as well, so that they all connect to here, here, and now here as well, which is perfect. What we've also done is we've put a road in here as well, because I'm thinking this is going to be the design, and connected it with the water as well. So put a nice little lake here as well, so we're going to be building in this episode both probably something up here, but also down here we're going to be building a nice little hamlet as well. So we'll start off by starting to etch out the roads here a little bit more as well, and also just continue to add on the river acres from where we've left off as well. So let's start off by doing that now. Right, so we've just put a little bit of a border around the dam here as well. This is going to allow kind of obviously the water levels rise, no one's houses get flooded immediately. And then also we've added on this little district here at the bottom to kind of just allow a separate housing estate. The reason being we can make this a bit more of a private one, a bit nicer here, just like we have up in River Acres, or we could actually put some offices there and that provide a bit of a job. We also at one point want to probably put the London Eye, which is what I like doing, to be honest. So where is it? London Eye. It's here. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm thinking probably look quite cool if we put it down this end, but we'll sort that out. We'll fit it to one of them as well. It does make a lot of noise, which is the only annoying thing, really. So first things first, are we going with high density or low density? Probably high, because I think it'll look a bit cooler to have a kind of a tall district down there as well. Now, more square has that got high density in it? It should do at some points. Oh no, it doesn't. That's all low density. Okay, so this is high density though, and these look like is this North American? That's North American. Now, what's this here? Cozy. Cozy is default. I don't think we have a high density default, do we? That's North American as well. Okay, so let's go with default down there at the bottom, and let's make the high density as well. There we are, Richmond Reservoir. So this is so named because this is a reservoir, but it does connect to the dam, and also prefer the name reservoir rather than dam, to be honest. So what we're going to do, I've decided, is we're going to keep it on default. Let me just make sure that it is. Where is it? It should be here. Yep, it's on default as well. Let's put in some offices here. So that's what I'm thinking. Throw in some offices here. And being next to the reservoir, they should have a very high land value. Let me also just check that quickly. Oh, it doesn't actually. That's odd. Did he shield it? Does that shield it a little? Potentially, actually. Yeah. That's interesting. Anyway, let's put that. Maybe it has to be flowing water. Let's put in some offices, turn time on, and see how quickly they go. Because obviously, providing them a job should result in them going quite quickly. Okay, so they've started to form, and it would appear that this is high density default. Which, where else have I got it? I've got it down here, so that does make sense. Now, I thought this is high density North American, so I think to be honest, I would prefer them to turn into skyscrapers like that. So what we're going to have to do is just quickly onto here and change them. It will mean they will be rebuilt, but so be it. So we're going to go with North American. There you go. Now, time on again. You can see our demand at the bottom right corner. No need for services, just for residential and employment. But we're at 10% for employment. So hopefully this should start to quell the need for it, to be honest. There, wonderful. Now let's also get some things in. We've got police station, fire station, but let's look at things like education as well. So we'll do that now as well. Right, so what we've done now is we've installed the London Eye down here as well. Also seems to be a bit of a tidal wave while doing that. And as a result, it's hopefully going to start to allow this city to grow a bit. You see a few shops are going in here as well, and then apart from those, they're the kind of style we want that are eventually going to turn into skyscrapers. We've put some housing here, which is slowly starting to fill, but really our unemployment's down to 7%, which is actually really good. So it's getting lower and lower and lower. To help that, all we can do is add in more jobs all over here. You can see they're starting to go away. They're starting to fade away. And here's kind of the industry is still growing really well. So clearly it's just provide more and more jobs, and eventually we'll get the unemployment all the way down and people will come in desperate because the companies will need to hire. So again, we're just checking in there as well. We're going to go back to us just continuing to build on Richmond Reservoir. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just put a little prison on. You can see where the prison is, and they're moaning about water, despite the fact they've got it. So the idea is that the prisons, and we've got kind of watchtowers, which are just fire watchtowers. Come all the way down here, you can see they're off to go pick up some prisoners. Two, I guess graveyards on either side, which I thought were kind of creepy. Crematorium there, and the jail itself there as well. I wish there was more kind of styling for the jail, but there's only one, which is a bit annoying. But I thought that adds a bit of character, and most importantly, we will need it. Check in again. 6% unemployment, so we're getting there. It's ever so good. These guys are moaning they haven't got power, but the city itself is starting to grow here. And of course, River Acres is starting to grow a little bit there as well. You can see some of these shops have been upgraded, and they've got a hell of a view. So again, let's just continue on now that we've built a prison with adding out more and more population as well. Because we're on track to get to, where am I looking? Down there at the bottom, 37,000. We need to get to 44. So let's hopefully get to there before the end of the episode. Right, now our plan is, with Richmond Reservoir and River Acres growing but very slowly, add in something to add their value. So I'm thinking public transport. Where is it? Cable cars. For a more finished look, you can use the end of the cable cars for the end of your lines. Lines can end in regular stops too. Connect stops with cables to create lines. So what I'm thinking is, if I put one here, which is just gonna make too much noise, I don't want it there. That looks really cool. And then if I go here, aha, invalid shape. Oh, what's that? I've never seen that before. Is it gonna crash my game or something? In an overflow. System operation overflow. Okay, let's find out. I'm probably going to have to crash my game. Right, third time's the charm then. We've just crashed while trying to build it again. So maybe we'll stay clear of the cable cars and just see how time progresses. Some people say it's caused by the dam. Some people are saying it's just too much going on in this world. But also, I think I've built bigger than this before. But maybe it's just complicated how I built this time. So what we're going to just do is continue to let Richmond Reservoir kind of expand. We'll get rid of you. And then hopefully, let's see our where is it? There it is, 4% unemployment. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. We need to get that even lower if we can, because they're still saying there's not enough buyers. So I think we just need to trim back on the industrial a little bit, get the demand back up, throw in more jobs down here, and then get the housing back up. So let's do that now as well. Okay, so having not now built the cable cars, Richmond Reservoir is growing very well. So is River Acres, to be fair, as well. And you can see the bottom corner, demand's popping up for residential because we're still at down 5%, which is perfect. What are you moaning about? Is that enough customers? Okay, yeah, we know you need housing and everything like that, so shut the fuck up, because you should be getting loads from here. That's fine. If you haven't got enough customers, then, well, to be honest, there's too many of you there anyway, so that's fine. What we are going to do is continue just growing on Richmond Reservoir as well. I'm thinking I need to get to this, was it 44,000, and you're not going to do it by building small ones. It is going to be built by building this. So when we get the next tile to buy, I'm contemplating which one to go with. It's probably just going to be the one behind. And also having a river flow through, I think the city would be so cool, because I'm just going to expand Washington Heights back that way as well. You can also see the kind of symbols massively gone down, because I just cut a few of the shops out there as well. Right, so to kind of finishings off for there as well, I have added in just here at the exit office park, just a little plaza with a monument there as well. So when you enter into the Richmond Reservoir, you'll be able to see that first. I think it's just kind of a nice bit of character there as well. All these skyscrapers around the outside here have started to level up massively. You can see they're growing as well. They get a nice little view of the reservoir, which is quite nice. Across the bridge, we've got the office park on the other side. That's doing well. You can see in the background there, buildings are leveling up as well. All thanks to the London Eye, I guess, being built next to it, and just because of our high demand and high kind of education. So starting off the episode, we were close to, I think we were 12%, weren't we? Unemployment, we're now down to 3%, so we're doing very, very well there as well. All of our demands are kind of sorting themselves out as well. The dam itself hasn't actually been turned on now, but it's not generating any power yet as well, so I wonder if the water level needs to get even higher, but that's probably for another episode. In the meantime, that's going to be the end of part 8 on building the best city in the worst map. I've been Lewis, the Trio W. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.